Credit card debt is on the rise globally, and fewer people are able to pay it off. This can have a long-lasting impact on family finances, but there are ways to minimize and overcome this issue. Contrary to popular belief, it's not just about vacations and shopping sprees. With inflation outpacing incomes, people are relying on credit cards to cover everyday expenses. The average credit card user was carrying a balance of $5,474 last fall, up 13% from the previous year. This is a global issue, and interest rates continue to climb, making debt a lot more expensive. To make matters worse, according to a survey by Bankrate, many credit card users don't even know what their interest rates are. This lack of awareness can have a significant impact on long-term debt.
The average interest rate on credit card debt has soared to nearly 20%, up from just over 16% at the beginning of last year 2022. This is the largest one-year increase in the 4 decades that Bankrate has been tracking rates. Carrying over card balances is expensive. When you drag it out for a decade or more, that's where you really feel it. But there are ways to cut your cost of credit. Consult with a nonprofit credit counselor about steps to reduce your interest expense. Some card issuers offer 0% interest on balance transfers for a limited time, or it might make sense to take out a low-interest personal loan. To avoid credit card debt in the first place, it's important to have a budget in place and to prioritize needs over wants. With marketing and branding influencing consumer behavior, it's easy to get caught up in the hype and overspend.
Corporations use various tactics to entice consumers to spend more money, such as sales, discounts, and credit card rewards programs. While these can be enticing, they can also lead to overspending and unnecessary debt. Instead of chasing credit card rewards, prioritize paying off debt first. It doesn't make sense to pay 20% interest to get 1 or 2. Or even 5% back in rewards or airline miles. Once debt is paid off, then consider credit card rewards. Credit card debt is a global issue, but it doesn't have to be a lifelong burden. With careful planning and budgeting, and by prioritizing debt repayment over unnecessary spending, consumers can minimize and overcome credit card debt.
Here are some more tips for reducing credit card debt. Look at your monthly expenses and see if there are any unnecessary expenses that can be eliminated. This could include things like dining out or subscription services you don't use. Use the money you save to pay down your credit card debt. Next, increase your income. Consider taking on a side hustle or try asking for a raise at work. Any extra income you can earn can be put towards paying down your debt faster. Next thing that you can do is seek out assistance. If you're struggling to make ends meet, consider seeking out assistance from a nonprofit credit counseling agency. These agencies can help you create a budget and develop a debt management plan. One thing that you need is avoid taking on more debt. It can be tempting to open a new credit card or take out a loan to pay off your existing debt. But this will only make the problem worse in the long run. Instead, focus on paying down your current debt before taking on any new financial obligations. More important thing that you need to know is staying motivated. Yes, paying off credit card debt can be a long and challenging process. But it's important to stay motivated and focused on your goal. Celebrate small victories along the way and remember that every little bit helps. By following these tips and creating a plan to pay off your credit card debt, you can take control of your finances and work towards a debt-free future. Remember, it's never too late to start taking steps toward financial freedom. That's it for today. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you feel that you can learn some new things about financial management and better life hacks. We'll meet you soon with another useful video next